There once were 3 little pigs who were sent out into the world to seek their fortune. So off they trotted, and the first thing they did was run into a man that was carrying a big bundle of hay or straw. The first little pig thought to himself, well, I'm going to break off now. I'm going to build myself a house of straw. It's going to be easy, and in the afternoon I can just sun myself and relax. So he said to the man, please, may I have that bundle of straw? And the man said, off you go. So he stopped right there and he built this straw structure. It was very, very flimsy, but as he guessed, it was done in a couple of hours, and there he was, sunning himself. The other 2 pigs carried on down the road, and they encountered a man carrying a big bundle of sticks. And the second little pig, taking a cue from the first one, thought, I'm going to stop here, I'm going to build my house of sticks. That's going to be very, very quick, and I can sun myself all afternoon. So he said to the man, please, may I have that bundle of sticks? And the man said, of course you can. And there it was. So after a couple of hours, there was a house of sticks, and the little pig was outside and sunning himself. But the last little pig was quite sensible, and he carried on, and he came to a man that was carrying a big wheelbarrow full of bricks, and he said to the man, please, may I have those bricks? I want to build myself a house. So the man said, help yourself. So it took him a long time, but he built this very solid structure, proper foundations, proper walls, doors, windows, a lovely roof, chimney, everything, very solid. And he went in and he felt very safe. Now, going back to the first little pig, not far from there, where he built his straw house, was a forest, and all kinds of animals dwelt in there, but horribly, there was a big bad wolf. And you know what wolves are like? They can sniff anything. And on the menu that day was pork. And he could smell this wafting in the breeze. He's thinking, I can smell my dinner. Where is it? So he came out of the forest, and there, just on the brow of the hill, was this flimsy straw structure, and a little piggy stupidly sunning himself outside. So the wolf licked his lips, crept, but the pig saw him coming and he ran into the house. So the wolf played it cool, and he went up and he knocked on the very flimsy door. He said, little pig, let me come in, because he's trying to be friendly. And he said, oh, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. And then he changed. He said, then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in. So he did. Huff, puff, and all the straw was right up in the air. And there was the piggy, all exposed, running for his life. And what he did was he ran as fast as he could to try and find his brother, and there was this house made of sticks. So he ran there, and the second little piggy saw him coming with the wolf after him, snapping at his tail. He said, quick, and they ran in and slammed the door. And the wolf crept up, and he said, little pigs, let me come in. And they said, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. So he said, then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in. So he huffed, puffed, and all the sticks were everywhere, and the 2 little piggies exposed, running for their lives, trying to find their next brother. So they ran, and the third little pig was looking out of his window, and there he saw his 2 brothers coming over the hill with this wolf snapping at their tails. So he opened the door quick. Come in, he said. And they slammed the door. And the wolf crept up, knocked on the door again. He said, little pigs, let me come in. And they said, not by the hair of our chinny chin chin. He said, then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in. So he huffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, and he puffed. Nothing happened. So he was really angry then, and he could hear them laughing inside, sniggering at me. He thought, well, nobody laughs at me. So he went round the back, and there was a ladder. So we got the ladder, and he put it up against the wall, and he climbed, and then he was creeping over the roof tiles, and they could hear up, the little piggies inside could hear up there. And the pigs thought, I know what he's doing. So they got the cauldron, which was already really, really hot, but they pushed it round on the hook over the flames, threw logs and banked the fire up, and it was blazing and the cauldron was bubbling, and the wolf was coming down the chimney because he thought he'd get them that way. But then all of a sudden, as he came round a tiny little nook in the chimney, he could see the cauldron, and he couldn't stop himself because it was all oily and sooty and greasy inside, and he was clambering trying to get back out, but he couldn't get a grip. So he slid and fell right into that boiling pot of water with vegetables and everything in it, and the little pig slammed the lid on, and then you can guess what they had for dinner. Wolf casserole.
That was bloody good, Gordon.